Lav pup sorvog wassisan ap vlir sang u vom ap yam ach vlim ga K dansa vlir sang u vom ngag vlim k sna k ga bop veg daf shof vlim ga zhna tui glo yai by san ap vlir sang u vom da vlim k sna ga. Which is to say, K bop for travelers, lesson 16. In this lesson, we'll be covering the final two endings on verbs. The penultimate ending is awesomeness. The awesomeness endings for verbs are the same as the awesomeness endings for nouns that we discussed in lesson 9. Though they are the awesomeness of the entire statement, as opposed to on nouns where it is the awesomeness of the particular object. So, to review, we have a scale of terrible, vlim, meh, vost grog, okay, grog k, and cool, yam ach vlim, and then ash tin vlim for great, grog for amazing, vlim for awesome, and vlim k sna for unspeakably epic. And now we come to the final ending, which is percent error bar. Now, percent error bar uses the same endings as we had for market value on nouns. That is, ga for 1, dan for 2, yup ah for 3, k dan for 4, sna ga for 5, zhna for 6, K for 7, zga for 8, and vlimga for 9. The simplest examples of the percent error bar endings are in statements about numerical quantities. So, if I say, there are 4 lights, and I put the 25% suffix, dan sna ga, on the be verb, then that means I think that I could be off by up to 25%, so there could be as few as 3 lights or as many as 5. More generally, it is an estimate of confidence, with smaller numbers being more confident. And with that, we are done with the endings on verbs, which means we can actually assemble an entire verb. So, recently, my sister, in her investigations of K-bop, learned a very fun word, the English equivalent of which is defenestrate, or to throw out a window. And it is vlim ga vlir sang ap. So we have vlim vlir sang app, defenestrate. Vlir, done by a finite number of people. Sung, as a stronger reaction than the speaker may have expected. Not Daniel, it was done in a fit of passion. I will use glarg, because I am recording this on a Wednesday. And I will say that the statement is true. Vom. And I think the state of affairs resulting from this is okay, I guess. Decently. Yam ach vlim. And I am reasonably confident that this happened, so ga zhna ga. And now we are ready to put together our first complete sentence in K-bop. In K-bop, the verb almost always comes first. In this case, we need a subject for the sentence, so I am going to use the pronoun I, which in this case is the prefix K. I will explain pronouns more fully in the next lesson, but for the moment, I will simplify for pedagogical purposes and just say K. Now, the sentence. I threw the taco out the window. K vlim ga vlir sang app vlir sang not Daniel glarg chem yam ach vlim ga zhna ga meth kib sajin bug bath app vlir sang s u vom ngo da vlim k point ga. Now we could translate that as, I threw the taco out the window, or more fully as, the taco unfortunately turned out to be far worse than I was expecting, and is utterly worthless, and to the point of being inedible. And so, in a fit of anger, I threw it out the window, where it was destroyed by my stupidity. This throwing out the window was more of a reaction than I expected from myself, but I am reasonably pleased by the results. Also, it is Wednesday. This has been K-Bop for Travelers, Lesson 16. Next time, we'll be discussing pronouns. If you would like to suggest other topics for lessons in the near future, let me know in the comments below. Until then, bye! And now we come to the final ending, market value. No! That's on nouns.